I done put on the same fucking outfit. Yeah, your sex is on fire. I was like, I'm gonna go to the beach and fucking do my bullshit in the morning, and then I realized like noon's probably better because I don't want to get cold. I don't want to get cold. So yeah. You know, like I'm guessing the coldest time of the day to like fucking go in the ocean would be the morning time. It's like what, 9:30. Oh, you have a problem with my life? Go fuck yourself. Oh. It's like, oh, what type of panties I wear? You're trying to go fuck yourself. Except when I'm being poisoned. I really do wonder, like, it was like the day I started eating the bread and the eggs and shit, and it's like these two motherfuckers showed up to the supermarket I was at, and it's like, were they good guys or were they bad guys? Was it Batman and Superman or was it motherfucking, you know? Because they was like, you better not. And I was like, it's just like, what on the planet of Narnia or Narptopia, like, made me want to do that? I think it's because really what it is that some fucking Asians, when I take pictures, they try to make me look anorexic. So I started thinking I was anorexic. You know what I mean? So that's what it was. I started thinking I wasn't eating enough food, and like the only cure was to eat eggs and bread and cheese and stuff. Yeah, your sex is on fire. I'm gonna listen to that song today too. And two, like, I think from the years or however long it was where I had that tumor, like I was like always had my stomach out because like I couldn't even feel my fucking abdomen. And it was like I was always like so fucking bloated. Oh my god. Oh my god, I look like, okay. I really don't like that. I'm actually trying to change the way I talk to not sound and act like two people that I know. So it's like, you know, I don't like that. So okay. Um there are points along the tumor's life cycle where I would notice I'd get like really bloated. But yeah, basically like I couldn't put like I wasn't, you know, doing this ever, I don't think. You know what I mean? Like I just wasn't doing that. Like I was always probably just like leaving my stomach out. So then, like, I get in the habit of not doing that. It's like I have two people that I know in California. Actually, I have more than that, but one person was the last time I saw him, he was with motherfucking someone that I don't think I like at all. So it's like he could actually not be a great person, but I don't really think like that. Like you could, while you're living this life or whatever, like you're gonna encounter so. If you have the beliefs I believe about Satan and demons and stuff, like demons are gonna be finding you more than anyone else. Like they're gonna try to be part of your life more than anyone else. And you ain't gonna motherfucking like you can't stay in your fucking room because there's demons outside. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta have your wits about you and shit like that. It's like I spent high school and college doing fine basically. Then motherfuckers want you to care about what they care about. And it's like, no. It's like okay, you say you go to a fucking party and it's like you for whatever reason it's like I only want to like talk to fucking millionaires. Like that person right there is poor. I don't want to talk to them. It's like granted, like angels and demons are good people, bad people are like a little bit different, but it's still kind of like one. How do you decide? Like how do you fucking know off the top of your head? Like, and then it's like if you really think about it, it's like okay, well, when would it become like so important? Kind of. It's like when you start spending a lot of time with them, really, right? And if you don't know if they're good or bad, it's like what are you supposed to do? So it's like, but you know, the majority part of your fucking life, it's like, okay, you're at a fucking party and it's like you you don't know people's net worth. Like, you don't know if this person's good or bad, but it doesn't mean you're never going to go to a party. Like, there's going to be good and bad people. It's not only bad people. That's how I feel. You go to church, there's going to be bad people. You go to the supermarket, there's bad people. It's like, at least if you're at a party, you kind of know, like, you're there to socialize. If someone's fucking really weird or whatever it is, just don't talk to them. And two, like, I'm going to California for a breath of fresh air. Like, looking back on the early 2010s up into the late 2010s, you know, like, I basically didn't experience a lot because people were like, if you've ever seen people treat like family is like the worst for people with like mental disorders. And it's like, if you've ever seen family members, like how they treat like the one that's mental, it's fucking crazy. Like, oh, you better not, like, you better not fucking go outside. Like, just go to the mailbox and back. You know what I mean? It's like they fucking enable the motherfuckers to death. And it's like the fears that the fucking mental patient has, it's like the family members like keep those fears alive for the mental patient. It's almost like they don't want him to get better or something. You know what I mean? And so like I kind of feel like in 2010 and shit like that, like motherfuckers were in 2010 and stuff, nothing really like I was gonna have my own condo and everything like that, but I feel like then I started being around like family members and stuff that like, they don't want to see you be like, oh, I want to go climb Mount Everest. You know what I mean? They don't want to see you say those things. Like, if anything that you want to do that's within what they find like acceptable, like, yeah, they'll be there for you. But like any like, I'm gonna go climb Mount Everest, like I'm gonna go do this, like it's almost like, okay, well, as long as you come back, or no, don't do that. Like, it's just motherfuckers don't really want to see you like being balls to the wall or being like not giving a fuck really. And so it's like, okay, yeah, go to law school, but that's it. You know what I mean? To the point where I wasn't even thinking about money. Like, I was so fucking like mind fucked. Like, I wasn't even thinking about how I needed to be like making money, or I should have been making money. Like, it was just you looking back on shit, you like say that's just fucked up. Why didn't I fucking go experience shit? Why didn't I like do whatever it was? And it's like I was in this, say, just looking in law school, like it was just like you were trapped in a fucking closet with R. Kelly, like, but it wasn't R. Kelly, you know what I mean? And it's like you didn't look like you could open the door, but for whatever reason you didn't open the door and go out. And you looking back on it, like, that's not me. Like, I could have done so many different things to like, one, realize I should probably quit law school or like go do stuff, other things, but I fucking didn't. And so it's like, I don't want to live the rest of my life where it's like, okay, just this, like just the DoorDash. Like, I don't ever want to try to find another job. Or I don't want to be a bartender. I don't want to go out with these people or whatever it is. And motherfuckers probably do hate on you. Like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out on my birthday, or I'm gonna go do this, go do that. Like, obviously I'm single, and motherfuckers probably like hate on you as like motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Oh shit, I don't like saying that either, okay? Motherfuckers probably hate on you like, oh, who does she think she is? Like, it's her birthday, she's gonna go out onto all these different places by herself, and she thinks she's so smart and intelligent, and she can just do all these things by herself. And it's like, I'd hope so, you know what I mean? Like, that's the point of growing up, is that you start doing things by yourself, and you're not scared to do those things by yourself, and you can be happy and give yourself pleasure. Like, that's normal, and that's basic shit. And the fact that motherfuckers see otherwise is kind of odd, but you know, like, I'm this fucking penguin in a room of fucking seals or something like that, and it's like, oh, da 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 da, let's go. That's just how some people see things. Like, they don't want you doing things like that. Like, if you go out and you start dancing, maybe they don't like that. Motherfuckers are like, okay, if you have enough courage to go out, you know, there's no way you can have enough courage to dance. Or if you do go out, like, I'm gonna try to get you drunk. Like, at fucking the strip club on my birthday in Miami, it was like motherfuckers basically the whole entire time. Like, it wasn't even like a party anymore. It was like them watching me like stand in my Jimmy Choo heels to see like at what point I'd fall down. And if it wasn't that, it was like getting me drunk. To where like they'd play no good music, or there'd be like no open spaces anywhere, or whatever it is. Like, the only thing you had to, they like set up the situation where like the only thing there was to do was either get drunk or stand until you fell down because you're wearing like $1,000 fucking heels. You know what I mean? So it's like motherfuckers will try to make you being normal difficult. Like, oh, the other options you have, you can't do. Like, that's the only option for you to do, whatever, whatever. But it's like, if you make it a point, like, well, I'm gonna go out every weekend. I don't fucking care. Like, think about if you only go out once a month or on a blue moon, you're giving them all the fucking power and control. Like, obviously they want to ruin it, and obviously they can ruin it. But like, if you make a point to be normal every single week and try to enjoy yourself, you know, you're kind of like asserting your own power to the situation. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like you're saying no more. Like, you're saying no to people's bullshit and more than just once a month or once in a blue moon. You're just like, I don't fucking care. I'm doing this for me. Like, I don't fucking care. I'm doing this for me. And eventually, maybe like there'll be a time where there's hot guys, or the music's great, or maybe the people that are doing that shit aren't allowed in. Like, whatever it is. Like, to be the person that's like, oh yeah, this is like my life God has given me, and it's only for a limited time, and I do age, like, I'm gonna fucking live it up and do shit for myself, and I'm gonna make it like really hard for you to interfere with. Because like, think about how big of losers they have to be right? To be like, oh, this person's gonna go out and try to have a great time. I'm gonna try to ruin it. It's like, okay, well, then I guess it's gonna be war then every weekend. I don't know what to tell you. Because like I'm not gonna stay trapped in a closet with a non-R. Kelly the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not. I'm not gonna say you know what I mean anymore. There's FedEx. Like I can't help the job I get if someone's willing to hire me or give me you know, money or whatever. But like I can definitely help a lot of other things. Like the things that I can control are probably the things that I should be doing. Like not going to places that are fucking psychotic. Working out, eating more fruits, raw fruits. Like, oh, if there's a concert, I'm just gonna go to it. Like, I don't even fucking care if it's a demon. Like, I'm just gonna go to it. Like, I need to start thinking like, okay, God has given me this. You know, God has given me this life. Like, there's an opportunity. Like, I'm gonna go fucking see what it's about. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say, oh, it could be like, you know, a demon there. I don't fucking care. Well, the artist isn't that great. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? I'm gonna fucking go out anyways. Just because this isn't unlimited. This is like a limited experience. And being trapped in the closet fucking with the non-R. Kelly isn't fun. And then if I go out, at least it'll be around, I don't know, more people. The chances that I actually might see a R. Kelly, or maybe that's, you know, whatever.